Good afternoon. This is Mike Palmer from Mike Palmer Homes. I want to show you a house we just completed. Actually, we're in the process of completing, but we're near the end and the customer's going to have to move in, so I'm going to need to make the video now, which you probably hear that a lot from us, but gotta make hay while the sun is shining. This lot's pretty interesting because it is a lakefront lot. It's got a great view of the lake, but as you can see, there's quite a slope here, and I don't know if that really shows up on this video, but we had a big downhill to deal with, and water drainage, and you know, on the lake here you're getting less and less of the flat easy lots, and they're getting more and more difficult. So we went through a lot of trials and tribulations with the septic and a lot of other things. Anyway, if you look at this driveway, nice big curb here. A couple of reasons. A lot of water comes down here, and we were building, this was just a gully washer. Right here we had a lot of water coming down, so if you look next to the well, we put drainage in, and this bank we had to cut way down so they could make a side entry garage here and have a nice driveway to be able to turn around effectively and, you know, have comfortable use of the house. And if you have a bad driveway, it's really hard to function in that home. So that's one of our big considerations. But we put a curb over there to keep less water coming here and washing out that bank, and we put a couple of big drains and a nice drain here to catch this bulk of water that rushes down here, so that when you do have those big rains that we get down here, it doesn't take all your, erode your earth away. And we're trying to get some vegetation growing as fast as we can to stabilize all this. They may plant some junipers or some bushes later, but we did this. Plus the neighbors have drainage and they have gutters, and a lot of water comes down here. Anyway, that was something we had to do. Now, we probably could have put some riprap and done something less expensive, but the homeowners just said, I don't want to be coming tearing out driveway later, so let's just do it and, just nuke it and do it right in first way. So that was one factor we had. We also have a septic system up here, but our septic tank is down there, so we had a pump up here. And then we had the county invalidate the permit, so we had to come have it retested, and they gave us a different septic plan midstream, so that was quite an adventure. Anyhow, on the front here, they went white on the shutters, and that's a Mirror-Tech shutter that I'm sure you hear us talk about. I like that better than the plastic gutters. We have a board and batten vertical highlight on the front gable here. We have horizontal hardy siding over there, and that front eyebrow. And if you can see the slope here, the way that garage worked is kind of interesting. We have a 10-foot basement here. We maybe could have gone to a 12-foot basement, but that would have really messed up their stairs and would have made it uncomfortable. So rather than making that higher, we raised the garage over here. It's because we have more soil over here, so we're able to waterproof all that. It's in the dirt around, but we can't have soil down too low here, so we made a little retaining wall right here. Hold the soil here, and we could have our sidewalk come up here. And maybe we'll plant a nice flower bed over there, and allowed for everything to contour down the way we needed it. The front porch over here, but because of the grading, this is what we had to do. You're fine, Becky. Anyway, we still got crews working in here, so we're trying not to make them too famous. But they're welcome to be in the video if they want to. We have our Knotty Pine tongue and groove ceiling here. This one they went with a clear, just a clear poly on top, and that will darken over time. This product here is called Mirror-Tech, this trim board that goes around. But it finishes off real nice, and I like it better than looking up at vinyl. And they have a stone veneer here. So they did a Craftsman style front door with side lights. I really like this door. It really gets as formal as you need to be, but it's not overly expensive like some of them. Anyway, when you come in the foyer, we've got finished in place hardwood floor. We haven't been doing as much of that because it is expensive, but it really comes out very nice. Now, this is not the final coat. After the cleaners are all done, we're going to put a new a finished coat on top. But you come into your great room here, okay, and we put a floor outlet in because these open floor plans, you don't have any place to plug anything in, so hopefully at the end of your couch or whatever. We usually like to wait till people get their furniture to put those in. However, this one has a finished basement underneath, so we put it in now. Anyway, the kitchen. Mind there are people working. We get this nice island, nice size island with a bar overhang. And you see the island is a different color from the cabinets. Kind of sort of white, but look at this backsplash. This has a texture, but I really like that backsplash. Pretty much what's in. People seem to be going with the kind of the clean lines, but this is kind of both. It's got the clean lines, but it's also got some texture and some pattern, so it kind of hits both motifs, but it seems to work real well with this. And we like to put in a couple of USB outlets, especially this is the area that's likely to have your phones to charge. Over here, with these pulls, with a custom pull, kind of like that. It goes with the clean lines, but it helps with those longer drawers. They went with a 30-inch KitchenAid range with a hood over top. And a lot of people are wanting the double ovens in the wall, which are very nice, and you don't have to bend over. But they tend to get real pricey. So I'm just saying you can put a really nice unit in. They're still working on it. It's got a griddle in the middle, but you can still put a real nice unit in and stay with that 30-inch range. That would be plenty attractive. Anyway, this is your dining area. Dining area, breakfast room. That light fixture, that's a cool light fixture. But what you got out here, now we designed this house specifically with this view in mind because they pay for this lot for the lake. We got beautiful Lake Norman, which was voted one of the prettiest lakes right up there with Lake Tahoe. I guess we kind of take it for granted. I've been working around here so much. But this is a PVC deck, and these are MirrorTech posts. That's what this product is. It looks like wood, but it's composite, so it won't rot or peel on you. It holds paint very well for a long time. And we went with an aluminum rail. And they're kind of pricey as well, but they're maintenance free. The wood rails, you have more work to do, and not what a lot of people want to do when they're living in their lovely lake house. Now they've got a dock going on down there. We're not involved in the dock, but they've got temporary platforms around there to build it, so that's going to be real pretty. There's a bump out for our window seat. We'll show you that in a minute. Here we have a screen door to there. They have an open porch over here. This part's all screened. Let me show you that. They got that nice propeller. Airplane prop style fan, the long down rod, and they've got the same knotty pine beadboard ceiling, and they got 4 eyeball lights up there. So it's going to be a great place to hang out. Got a screen door here, and nice set of stairs. The stairs took some work because we have a retaining wall here, and we had to put a retaining wall to make this transition come down, and also to have enough height to have a nice driveway. Now that's our mobile dumpster. Our dump trailers are really good. We're still taking a lot of trash out of here. And with this slope, you can't get a regular dumpster down here without tearing up the driveway. So that rubber tire works really well. Right in this bed here, they put a nice river rock there. So, you're gonna have the hose, water drain. It's a nice detail. So when the water drains there, it will, the river rock will take care of it, and they won't have maintenance down there of shrubs and whatnot. And there's a drainage system behind this wall that runs out. But to transition this soil down so high and be able to have this area down here, this retaining wall was pretty necessary. And our wonderful landscapers have cut down all the scrub pines and the small vegetation that you're allowed to cut at the between here and the lake. Not that it won't grow back, but still a real pretty view, and doesn't block your view. You can see all the goings on of the lake. Now, come through here. This is just their open porch, and this screen porch here is kind of an extension of the dining area, and you can see right out through the kitchen. This part is kind of an extension of the living room, and this is just an open porch. But once again, we try to capture that view of the lake, and the window seat will have a great view of the lake as well. And this has a vaulted ceiling, and we got 4 can lights in there, and once again our tongue and groove ceiling. Now your see if this triple door, this is a 3-panel door, but it opens up, 2 of the panels open up, and we're still trying to find some screens for it, but that's another story. But anyway, that opens right up, so you can get that great open feel of the lake. They're great for entertaining. Okay, so that's it for our great room. We'll take one more look around here. Kitchen and the great room. I haven't named this plan yet. I think I'm going to call it the Dockside View. We're going to try to include a floor plan and some square footages in the comments here. Master bedroom. We've got a tray ceiling, and we've got 4 can lights. It's got a ceiling fan. Our window seat. Of course, if you watched any of our videos, you know this is our signature. Okay, I just got the square footages on this house. So basically, first floor is 1679. Bonus room's 404. Basement's got 851, so it's 2934, basically a 3,000 square foot house with 3,800 under roof. A lot of people have been asking me that, and I always forget to put it in the videos, so sorry to interrupt with that. This is our window seat. This was once again designed for view, so when you're in your master bedroom, you can sit on the window seat and look. And as well, these 2 windows on the side, you've got lake view, and your bed's going to go right here in the middle. Anyhow, and we started putting outlets on either side of the window seat, which is so when people sit on there, they can plug in their computer, phone, whatever, iPad. In the master bathroom, we've got a rectangular tub. It's almost like a subway tile, but it's got a little texture. Tile surround. Got a frameless glass shower door and surround, the same tile in there. Got kind of a gray 2" by 4" 12 by 24" tiles, and then we've got a 2 by 2 mosaic on the shower floor, and a nice square stainless drain. And that's about my favorite shower head because it's nice and simple, but you can pull it down and have a wand if not. And they ran the tile all the way up to the ceiling. And our famous transom window, and it's just nice to let natural light in and be able to see the woods. The vanities, they got some custom mirrors. I like custom mirrors. And they got a lot of space in between. 2 square sinks. In here, of course, you got your commode room. Oh, and a good friend of mine, a realtor, she always yells at me for when I make videos for not making sure the toilet seat was closed. So my apologies about that. The master closet is a nice thing. They got a nice hardwood floor in here. And once again, when we do floors, we do 2 coats, and then we put everything in, and we get everybody to work. We get it all cleaned up, and then at the very end, we screen it down and put a brand new coat on there. So that when the customer comes in, they get that pristine, undisturbed polyurethane, and if there's any problems or issues with the floor, they can correct them at that point. A lot of shelves, a lot of drawers. There's a really nice melamine closet organizer. These are quite in vogue these days. People seem to really enjoy them. However, they do come with a price tag, so sometimes there is some sticker shock on that, but man, it's just nice to have all that. It's almost like a private dressing room. I guess that's what it is, technically. Anyway, that's a nice tub faucet. Still goes with that clean line, clean line theme. So anyways, come out of your master. Here's a view. The rest of the house. We shall go in the back 2 bedrooms and the spare. Also, this is the laundry room. Once again, they got some real nice cabinets in here. They have a utility sink. I always love a utility sink, and then that's for your dryer. It's nice and deep here. Sometimes these dryers stick out. We try to build a cavity when we can to help manage that hose, but the hose behind the dryer is still just always an issue. Anyway, that's the laundry room. Of course, you get a view of the hill out front. Oh, these doors with levers, and this is called a 3-panel Craftsman door. And we've got back bedroom over here. And as is very typical, people are going with skipping the carpet altogether and just putting hardwood in, or vinyl plank, or carpets. We're selling less and less of them. Anyway, so that's the back bedroom. And it's a basic closet. No great shakes there, but very functional. And I, you're watching my videos, I don't like bifold doors. So we use I like a real door with hinges. Anyway, the same tile theme, same granite. There's one with a plate glass mirror here, but these bigger mirrors do make the room feel bigger. And tub with a tile surround that with a clean subway tile around here. And I always have mixed feelings. I mean, it's really nice to have that in the niche. Makes for a nice shower. However, that does just one more thing to add expense. So, just all depends on people's budget. Let's see. This is it's your coat closet, and they've got some technology in there. Anyway, let's go. We'll go take a look upstairs first. This is a finished red oak staircase. Put some hardwood floor up here. Once again, this is going to get its final coat. These are a little more expensive than carpeted stairs, but they last a good long time. This is just a oak rail, just kind of that, almost looks like a 2x3. Once again, same with that clean lines and just a straight wrought iron picket. And we come up here. This is the bonus room. Here's these note here. Oh, I like that fan. Look at that. Anyway, this is a vinyl plank floor. It is a fairly high-end vinyl plank. It's still cheaper than hardwood, but it's above the entry level. Once again, this was designed so you get that view out there. There's Lake Norman. Nice to watch the jet skis go by. This is just a room, attic access. You got your air conditioner and whatnot. And we always try to have a little decking down here. There's a little more space over there for storage. Look around the corner, try to take advantage of the storage. Air conditioning access. Our air conditioning system, but with attic doors, I always like the tall ones. I don't like going through and bumping my head. Oh, by the way, if you like these videos and you find value, you can hit the subscribe or the like button. I won't be upset with you. Here's more view of our attic if you want to see the framing. And we always, when possible, we opt for stick framing as opposed to trusses because we just like the product better. It's closer together, it's more secure, and the majority of our customers would prefer that. Trusses are a little bit quicker, but the roofs don't come out as straight and true all the time. This is just, we try to give some extra attic space as well. And we've got a nice thick insulation board on the back of this door. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the bonus room. Let's head downstairs and check out the finished basement. Oh, we gotta check out the garage and the pantry. Pantry is really cool. The big old butcher block on there. Check out the back half of the kitchen here. Oh, and they went with the stacker cabinets. So I got the windows and you can put them decorative, whatever, knickknacks up there. But when you come in from the garage, you've got call this a drop zone. So it's got cubbies for shoes and it's got, beadboard backing. And then there's that board up there. Don't mind the gray piece there, but you can hang coat hooks there. So you get some natural light. You can hang all your hooks and put all your stuff here, take off shoes, whatever. And your pantry's over here. So there's some custom-made shelves for this pantry, but you got nice deep areas for cubbies to store things. You got a good visual so you can see all that, and a lot of shelving up here. But this is left higher here so you can put appliances, coffee makers, or whatever. So you've got more height here, and this is for things that aren't as tall. Anyway, so that is a nice pantry once again, but to have people custom make this does add a little more than just the wire shelves. Garage, I showed you this before. I got a nice window on the garage door, and got a coach lights. But right here, I showed you where we stepped up the garage. But some things about garages, we like when we can to finish the windows and put a baseboard down and at least paint it, because this is where you come in every day. This is your most used path of travel. So, we got a nice lifted master garage door, but it's like if you pull in and there's just nothing but junk, sometimes it can be a bit of an eyesore. And of course, we got a hookup for our electric car, if you want to charge a Tesla or whatever. And we had the PVC decking, so we made a PVC step. Come in, and I like when there's only 1 or 2 steps. That's our ideal situation. So then you don't have to go upstairs. You don't have stairs taking up space in your garage. Now we'll go down and check out the basement. Same thing, finished in place stairs, platform, another platform. But see, if we made the 12-foot basement wall, the basement would be really tall. That is another technique though for when you have a really sloped lot like this. Now they went the same thing here with the same vinyl plank floor, but they put a nice centerpiece here, this fireplace. And it's one of the strip kind of fireplaces. There's your TV hookups up top, so you have your TV up there. And that tile. This is a really nice tile, but I think simplicity is elegance here. So again, you got clean lines, but it really, really sets off the room. Again, we got another double slider. Same as upstairs, you're looking out at the lake. And let's take a look. Let's go outside here. We'll take a look at the back concrete. So we had a good bit of concrete back here. All right, that's where our stairs are, going down to the driveway. So we had to build that landing, put an extra post. So there's our retaining wall. But see, this way you can have water go out this way, and that's our transition of soil. And it's really tough because the neighbor's yard is higher, and all this is higher. So we had to set this up so we get proper drainage, proper water flow. And over here, this is like a utility room, and I'll show you that from the inside. But this is where they can have all their lake toys and everything they need to go down to the dock out there once the dock is done. Oh, over here, I'm going to show you this over here. The issue, because bathrooms have to flow down into a septic tank and then into a pump tank. So those caps, there's like a long tube that was very deep in the ground. And it pumps the septic up to the septic field, the leach field, which is up top. So it was very tricky getting this in here and getting the slope right, getting the grade right. And we had to use these traffic rated tanks, which are more expensive and more labor intensive to put in. And that was a change they put on us at the end. So anyway, but about that, see, there's this great back patio with all kinds of room for lawn furniture, and you've got a roof over everything, so you're not going to get all the weather down here. And whatever furniture you put down here, you'll be dry. So if we go back here, oh, they've got the beverage center, wet bar, whatever you want to call it. They got a nice decorative cabinets with shelves. You've got a beverage fridge down there and a sink. For your basement area, there's a bathroom and a full bath in the basement. Once again, you've got your plate mirror. And here they went with a fiberglass shower. They put a nice shower curtain over it, but this isn't used day to day. And so there's a solid fiberglass unit. And of course, we like our comfort height elongated bowl commodes. And this is the bedroom downstairs. I guess you call it an office bedroom, whatever, but that's got a nice view of all the lake out there as well. So thanks to our good people over at 821 Home Design, they do a heck of a job making sure we capitalize on all the views. This is another room down here. Now it does not have egress in a window, so it really can't be called a bedroom, but it can be an office, flex room, whatever. And once again, put the vinyl plank floor down here. So there are no carpets to deal with in this home whatsoever. So we're going to go around to the utility area here in the basement. It stays nice and cool down here, even though it's hot, because you've got the earth stays at 55 to 60 degrees continuously. It's always a nice temperature down here, but this is just a big utility area. You know, you've got your mechanicals, you've got your electrical panels. Now, our good friends over at Beecham Electric do a heck of a job. I don't know if you looked at many electrical, but if you look how nice and neat that is, and the inspectors always compliment inside the boxes just how OCD they are at getting their wires on right angles and everything they need to do. This is utility room. And bear with us on this house. We are still cleaning up. So, and this is the doors we saw, and this just goes out to the lake. So floats and pool toys and tools and whatever you want to do back here. And this area here, you know, potentially could be finished later. If you want to finish some more rooms here. But there's no windows, so it's not the first choice of a finished space. So anyway, I think we're concluding the tour of this home. If you have any questions, you can please feel free to contact us. Now, we do sell plans, so if you know, that helps you, feel free to contact us. And did I ask you to hit the like and subscribe button? At least the like button. That helps the algorithm over at YouTube. And we appreciate you watching our videos and taking interest in our homes. And we'll see you on the next video.